the behavior that confused the world. A newborn Japanese macaque clinging tightly to an orange stuffed toy inside a zoo in Japan. Millions reacted the same way. It's adorable. He needs love. He's sad, but nature does not design behavior to move human emotions. It designs behavior to survive. And what we are witnessing in this small primate is not sentimentality. It is biology in action. In Japanese macaques, the maternal bond is not optional. It is critical. During the first weeks of life, a newborn's nervous system depends entirely on constant physical contact with the mother. Warmth, scent, heartbeat, movement. Early attachment is not emotional in human terms. It is neurological. When that bond fails, as it did in this case, the infant's brain shifts into compensation mode. It cannot afford not to attach. Its future survival depends on it. From the outside, it looks like emotional substitution, but the primate brain does not distinguish between a soft object and an attachment figure the way an adult human would. It responds to stimuli, warm texture, enclosing shape, grip surface, constant presence. When the attachment system activates and the mother is absent, the brain searches for the closest available pattern. In this case, a stuffed toy. Not because he loves it, but because he needs to regulate his nervous system. Imagine being inside his body. You do not understand abandonment. You do not understand zoos. You do not understand humans. You only feel absence. Your temperature shifts. Your heartbeat destabilizes. Your instinct demands contact. You find something. You cling. This is not cuteness. This is biological survival. Japanese macaques live in complex social systems, strict hierarchies, alliances, continuous social learning. An infant who fails to develop secure early attachment may later struggle with integration, emotional regulation, and interpreting group signals. Early attachment forms the foundation for all later social development. Without it, stability weakens. The stuffed toy temporarily regulates, but it does not replace society. This is where human interpretation distorts reality. We see the infant hugging the toy and project our own narrative. He's heartbroken. He misses his mother. He's like a human child. The behavior may appear familiar, but the explanation is different. Excessive humanization prevents understanding, and understanding behavior is the only way to respect it. During early development, a primate brain produces high levels of oxytocin and other attachment-related neurotransmitters. Physical contact activates these systems. Absence disrupts them. The stuffed toy provides constant tactile input that helps stabilize that disruption. It does not replace the mother, but it softens the physiological impact of rejection. It is a provisional adaptation. Now, imagine something more complex. The infant is no longer isolated. He sees other juveniles. He sees adults. He hears vocalizations. His brain still seeks attachment. But now he must learn hierarchy. He must interpret posture, eye contact, tension, and subtle social cues. The toy cannot teach that. The group can. This is where the real test begins. In Japanese macaques, social status influences access to resources, protection, and future reproductive success. Juveniles learn by observing and imitating. They experiment, they adjust, they calculate. An individual with disrupted early attachment may show dependency, withdrawal, or repetitive behaviors. That is why reintegration is essential. The toy is a phase. Society is the destination. This case went viral because human brains are wired to respond to infant vulnerability. Infant faces, clinging gestures, signals of dependency. It is an evolutionary trigger in us. But our emotional response does not change the macaque's biology. What appears to be a touching story is, in reality, an adaptive mechanism. Japanese macaques are among the few primates adapted to cold climates. Physical contact is not only emotional, it is thermal. Without the mother, the infant loses natural temperature regulation. Clinging to a soft object reduces stress and heat loss. In the wild, hugging the mother conserves energy. In captivity, hugging a toy reduces dysregulation. The principle remains the same. In the wild, maternal rejection can mean death. In captivity, human intervention alters the outcome, but not the mechanism. The infant's brain does not know it is inside a zoo. It only registers absence, and it responds as evolution programmed it to respond. The true measure of development is not how tightly he holds the toy. It is how he interacts with the troop as he matures. Does he seek peer contact? Does he respond appropriately to social signals? Does he explore? Adaptation is defined there. He approaches another juvenile. There is tension. He retreats. He advances again. This is not viral tenderness. This is social negotiation. Every glance carries information. Every movement is calculation. Nature does not improvise. It optimizes. This case does not prove that monkeys feel exactly like humans. It demonstrates that mammalian attachment systems share evolutionary roots. It demonstrates that emotional regulation has biological foundations. It demonstrates that contact is a survival strategy. And it reveals something deeper. Adaptation is not always elegant. Sometimes it looks like a stuffed toy. In biology, resilience means functional adjustment under disruption. This infant is not being brave. He is executing a biological program. The brain seeks equilibrium. It finds substitution, it stabilizes, and then it advances. The goal is not dependency on the object. The goal is integration into the group. That is true welfare, not viral sympathy. He grows. The toy becomes less central. The group becomes more important. Coordination improves. Confidence increases. What confused the world was interpretation. We saw emotion where there was mechanism. We saw tenderness where there was regulation. We saw tragedy where there was adaptation. Nature does not create stories, it creates systems. This baby macaque did not go viral because he needed compassion. He went viral because he revealed something universal, the urgency of contact in social mammals. But his story is not one of sadness, it is one of adaptation. When the primary bond fails, biology does not surrender. It searches, it regulates, it survives, and then it continues, not because of emotion, but because of design.